This is my last video for the end of the year, or this is my last video for 2021. Happy New Year, you filthy animals. Morning, goons. I'm back. Just for private joke, that was for you, Ross. Anyway, I thought I'd make the effort into a video because there hasn't been much content as of late, for the pure fact I can't be arsed. Anyway, we're going for a wild camp on Shropshire's highest summit. Come along and enjoy it with us. Mate, with these reprobates. That's what happens when you walk up the brown Clee hill in these type of conditions. You start frothing at the mouth. Look at this little waterfall here.
I've never seen that.
Never seen that up here before. Anyway, I ain't going to do any more filming until we get to the top because I've been suffering with a chest infection as of late and I'm finding it tough going. Yes, I am negative, by the way. See you at the top. We made it to the trig. Look at this. Just bumped into Steve down here, who's on my group, and there's a few more people coming up. If I duck down, I won't look a knob talking to the camera. But it's very bleak, very windy, but very good. Anyway, time to crack a beer open. 1:30 on Monday the 28th. Is it Monday?
No.
Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
Take two. 1:30 on Tuesday the 28th of December. Cheers, everybody.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Top of Brown Clee Hill. Freezing your tits off. This is where it's at. Excuse me, filling my face. Look at this. Still starting to happen now. Oh! It's quite up at the trig point in a minute, and there's more people coming. But this is the usual spot that we camp at on the Brown. Gord likes it up the Brown, don't you, mate?
Up the Brown, don't we, Dave?
Yeah, he loves it up the Brown. He's been quite a few times. He said each time it's getting easier as well, isn't it? Look at this for a view, though. What we're looking at all over here is Birmingham, Wolverhampton area. And then we get round into Telford, which you might not be able to see, but the Wrekin's just here. What a view. And I'm going to pitch my tent just here tonight. Look out my door. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can do it. No, I can't, not in these gloves, but fingers crossed we get a bit of a sunrise in the morning. Definitely expecting it to get cold tonight, there's no doubt about that. But we've all come prepared, every single one of us. But we're just going to wait for it to get a little bit more later and wait for these people to disappear, and then we'll bang the tents up. So what plans have you got for 2022? Most of the videos I've watched, everybody's got bigger and better ambitions. Stay tuned on this channel because we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing... Me, you know what I'm like, I just wing it with this guy here and this guy.
What are we doing, Dave?
We have got something planned, but I'm not going to big it up or anything because you can just wait for the video. Yes, I have got something planned, but you can just wait for that. And it is quite an interesting one, so stay tuned for that.
Things crop up, don't they, Dave?
Things crop up,
Yeah,
like taking other...
Well, one thing is true, you can't just drop everything at the last minute with short notice.
You can't.
Things crop up.
Things crop up. Sometimes your other half might need a trip to Aldi or something like that. I just want to point out that the Brown Clee, you can always differentiate between Cleeburth and Brown Clee because Brown Clee has got two masts. There's been a bit of confusion in the past about that, so no, this is definitely Brown Clee Hill if you see two masts up here. So it's time now to blow the mat up, and it is bloody cold outside now. A little bit breezy, but here's tonight's abode. Because of the wind, kept an eye on the forecast, I bought the Soulo. Trying out a different pillar tonight. It's a Vango one. Not that you'll be interested. What tent you in tonight, Gore?
Ah, well, first one that I could put my hand on, really, with this old knacker.
In 20 seconds, tell them about your quilt and your link.
This is a UGQ quilt, if you haven't seen one of these before. Go on the website, there's a link there, and you can build it up. It's like Build-A-Bear quilts. You tell them what comfort rating you want, what zips, whether you want it sewn in or zipped or pops.
2 very boring minutes later.
Fixtures down the side to tighten up, make it more of a mummy shape, and then there's baffles around the top. It's brilliant, actually. I mean, I'm totally smitten with a quilt idea, and basically that's as good as they get. 20 quid, just can't go wrong, can you?
20 quid UGQ quilt. That's only if the other half asks her. Christ, the temperature's dropped now. It's getting bloody cold as the sun starts to drop. For the last little bit, we're just heading up to the trig point here. Well, that's the trig. We're coming down off there now. Just spoken to a few of the locals. But Christ, it's cold. Gord's just got his anemometer. It's 27 mile an hour wind up there. But sod that, we're going back to the tent now. It's time for tea. What have we got for tea? That's the question. Just before tea, we've all just been saying how cold it was up there. So what we're going to do, we're going to warm up just before we get in the tents.
Stretching first.
Oh, let's do some stretching. Oh.
And the other side.
Right, arms 8 in front of you. 10 of them, boys. Straight down, hold, and up. 9. 10 and hold. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Ning, 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 and up.
A few moments later.
Music. I'll put some music.
Anyway, something more interesting. Tonight's choice for tea. Asian noodles with chicken and mixed veg. Well, I've got to show you this. Just got out the tent for a leak. And when we got in the tent earlier, it was lovely and clear. Look at this now. We're in the clag. Oh, it's cold. Anyway, time to get back in the tent. Well, the time's 20 to 8. Been in the tent for about 3 hours already. We've had tea, as you've seen. Very nice, very tasteful. Just had a little bit of a film watching session. But yeah, there's nothing much else you could do. It's a little bit windy and chilly outside, so I'm going to stay in the abode, I think. So I'll catch you lovely lot on the morrow. Good night. Well, the time's 7:30. Yeah, slept all right last night. Woke up a few times due to the rain coming, which you can probably just hear now. I'm just going to give it a little bit longer just for this last little bit of rain to bugger off, basically, and then we'll start packing up and making our way back to the car. I mean, today is Wednesday the 29th of December. It's been an eventful camp. Glad I was in a Soulo, I must admit. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to bother with breakfast this morning. I'm just going to get packed up, get down to the car. Oh man, it's vile out there. But we love it. It's why we do it. It's why we do it. Right, last little bit and then we'll get squared away. It's a little bit pea soup up here. Oh, tit head, sort you out. Yeah, a little bit pea soup in the clag once again. Love it. So you can see we've got Birmingham and Wolverhampton over here. Make our way round to Kidderminster Way. Beautiful. I got out at 2:30 this morning. It was all lit up, absolutely beautiful. So the most important thing when we break camp, leave no shears. There is jack shit left behind. All of our litter is in bag. Well, this is a bit crap. Slippy as hell. We've got things like this to contend with. Anyway, that's enough of me jabbering on now. Thanks very much to Gord for a cracking camp, and thanks ever so much to Ben as well. Happy New Year to every single one of you. I'd like to say there might be some more videos next year. As you probably guessed, the old videos have been a bit slack as of late. As I said earlier though, it's I'm just finding it a little bit too much at the minute, with one thing and another going on, but there will be some more adventures to come. There's definitely a big one on the list for next year anyway, which we were kind of talking about last night, but that's to come. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on another Omicron adventure with me, Dave Outdoors. Goodbye.